Yo, what is up people? It is your boy Sneebles right here, and I hope you guys are once again having a fantastic day today. Okay, so welcome back once again for another episode, of course, on our FIFA 22 career mode journey with the MK Dons. And of course, this season is going to be even more different because we are officially in the Premier League for another game. Obviously, FIFA 21 we've done it. I think I've done it on FIFA 20, I think as well. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, so we're in the Premier League for the first time on this, so that's awesome. We do start off with Newcastle United, which is going to be a tough game. It will be a tough game, trust me, it will be a tough game. But you know, I'm happy to go ahead with it, see what we can do. Yeah, I don't know what to say. At the end of the day, the Premier League is going to be a tough campaign. It's going to be a tough season playing in it. But there you go, it is what it is. So yeah, we're going to go straight onto the transfers and show you what business I've done. Obviously, yeah, for the start of the season to see if I can bolster the team. I got given, I think it was 50 million or 54 million, but I've made a little bit more money on top of that with selling some players, of course. So that's normal, obviously. But yeah, so just to go to our club, so we'll go from, yeah, we'll just start from the top here, I guess. Okay, so we've let a few players, as you see right here, go out on loan. So Messina, young 18-year-old, brilliant stats, not too bad. He's top 6 there. Yeah, he's gone on loan to Club Brugge. He'll get some experience out there. Baroa, again, he's gone out on another loan to Sheffield United this time. Yeah, decent centre back, but I don't know if this guy's going to actually stay at the club because I'm just not liking him. But I thought I'd get him out on loan anyways. Another guy, 19-year-old left winger. I mean, 19 years old, great acceleration. Seems like a good player. Actually just got him, but I've gone in and sent him out on loan to Granada. Obviously, like, you know, as you do, he's not going to get games, so I'll get him out and hopefully get games somewhere else. Bremer was sold for £1.9 million. He went to AD Alkmaar on a permanent, just at 20 years old. Weren't improving at all, so I thought I'd get rid of him. And there you go, so that's all good. Mendoza, another youngster, he's gone out on loan. He looks decent even for 20, but I just... yeah, another Club Brugge with another player that they've taken from us for loan as well. So that's odd, but you know, you don't usually see that a lot. But you know, then we've got Enzo Salvage, however you want to pronounce it. He's gone on loan to Ibar again. Again, I'm not sure about this guy. As you see, he's top 6 attributes there. Not really looking great. I mean, it's not bad at 20. You can still improve that, of course. But you know, it's probably not something maybe I want to keep really. Felix Paslak, he went finally for £7.5 million, probably one of our biggest coups of money that we got. He went in the end to Fiorentina. He's on 37,500 now at their club. So you know, I just didn't really use him, and I couldn't change his position because obviously he's getting on now in his age. That it's going to take ages to change a right wing. I prefer right wingers than right mid. So I thought, you know what, let's just get rid of him instead of sending him out on loan again, which we did last season. I just got rid of him this time, so just got some money for him, and that's that. O'Reilly, he went from, I think he's our biggest one that went, for £8.1 million to Stuttgart. So again, decent player. I didn't mind him, but he just didn't really feel so great. You know what I mean? I felt like I had players that were much better than him in that position. He's gone to Stuttgart, but he's already got 11 months left on his contract. Not sure how that really works, to be honest. But yeah, so that's that. And we bought this guy, one of our biggest buys, Aurelio Buta, the 27-year-old, one of our experienced players that we bought actually. But the 27-year-old has come from Newcastle. I did originally want him before he went to Newcastle. But yeah, we needed a decent right back. As I said, I want to upgrade the defence this year, and that's exactly what I've targeted in this season. So yeah, he has that special something apparently, as the scouts say. So yeah, awesome stuff. Decent play, looks like. Hopefully it'll be alright to play with. Kasumi finally went. He went for 1.8 million to Copenhagen. Yeah, again, another player that's actually got 11 months in his contract left. Not sure how they just give 1 year contract. And again, like I said, not sure why they do that. But anyways, Chuma, another centre-mid youngster. He's gone out on loan to Victoria. So that's that. Agu is probably our biggest signing. I think our most expensive. Felix Agu, 24-year-old left back. Bought him for £18.5 million. So pretty big chunk of our money that we've been given to spend. Brand new left back. He's come in with Bolton going on the other way. Luke Bolton, our right back. He's gone the other way because again I didn't really see a future for him as much anymore. So we got rid of him, and with this guy obviously coming this way. So 90 acceleration is his best attribute. Speedy player, good stamina as well. Can he be good for us in the defence? Hopefully he can. So that's all we can obviously wish for. Valakari went, which I think you guys might have known. Already agreed a deal with him to sell him back in January, I think it was. Again, 24 years old. It came on a free agent, and I think this guy came when we needed players at the time. So just to cash in on £1 million from his profit there at the end of the day. So we got rid of him anyways. Nico Gonzalez, Barcelona, obviously midfielder in real life. £10 million is valued there. Got him for free. I thought, why not? Let's just add him to the club. 30.5 grand a week though. One of our most expensive waged players, but is what it is, I guess. Not much you can say about it. Got this guy Dennis Orlando, 19-year-old centre back, showing great potential. Bought him for 13.9 million. Looks like a pretty decent centre back, to be honest. He's straight actually in the defence as well, replacing Darling, my captain. But I'm going to have someone else as captain. Probably Twine, I think I'm going to use as captain for this season. But looks like a good player anyway. So we got him. Another youngster we got was this guy, Dragutin Karlovac. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Not as great, but bought him for £6 million. Plus Jules went the other way. So he's gone. With this, like I said, this guy obviously coming this way, so that's good. So another 19-year-old as well. But yeah, and that's that. That is literally the business that I've done so far in this window. It's not too bad. There's still more business to do. Of course, there's more business. I'll let you guys know, of course, what happens. But yeah, I've actually enjoyed my business, to be honest. I think there's been decent transfers that we bought, decent players sort of let go. So I'm not really too bothered about it all. But yeah, so I'm actually genuinely happy with that. So it's all good. Okay. So before we go ahead with the first game, these are the 3 games that we have in this video today. We have Newcastle at home, then Burnley away, and then Everton at home. So they should be the 3 games. They should be. Again, fixtures might change, I don't know. So if it does, of course, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, tough 3 fixtures for us to go ahead with this game. It's not very easy, it's really not, but we just got to do what we can do. Simple as that. We've upgraded defence a bit more, so hopefully that helps us a bit more. Simple as that. But we just have to do what we can do. So without babbling on anymore, so I've told you about transfers. That's all good. Also, just one more thing to tell you about. Of course, the pre-season we didn't win. We actually got knocked out in the semis, which is not too bad. Obviously, we only missed out 1 place. So, but hey, it is what it is. Obviously, I don't really play it. I just skip it and then go ahead and see how well my players do. Excuse me, without me actually playing with them. Simple as that. So yeah, on to Newcastle. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we get the first 3 points of this season. It ain't going to be easy, but hey, let's just see what we can do. Oh, go on, Horvath. Cuts in. Go on. Yes! Oh, it is 1-0. It is the start of a Premier League campaign off to a good start. Just sort of gone in. It takes a deflection, of course, but it should still count as Vidalba's goal, to be fair. But Horvath does well down that left side. We've been all over Newcastle, absolutely all over him. And there you go. Takes a little bit of deflection, so kind of lucky in that sense. But it was going in probably. But there you go. We'll take it. Obviously, we've been all over him. We deserved the lead. 1-0. Oh, great tackle for that. That's it. A great start to his campaign. Into Amrani for 2-0. It's not offside either, I don't think. No, yeah, it's 2-0. What a start to the second half. We've gone 1-0 up just sort of before half time. Wait, was it? Yeah, it was about 10 minutes ago, yeah. But yeah, Amrani gets his Premier League account off and going as well. Top goal scorer last year in the Championship. And a little dink there from Horvath to get it over. And a header from Amrani to put it in. 2-0. I couldn't have asked for a better start to this campaign. Well, it was a good goal. What a fantastic strike, but I thought I got the ball defender, and then I thought, you know what, keeper's going to save that. It was more or less. It felt like it was straight at the keeper. To be fair, and you could say right in the top corner, but it felt like more towards the keeper than anything. I thought, come on. I thought my defender got there just in time, and then why is he using his left hand? 2-1. Get in there. It's a Premier League debut win. It is a 2-1 victory over Newcastle. Jesus Christ. Fully deserve it. Was all over them. I think their goal was, I don't know, I hate to say it, but yeah, I do. I think it was a bit lucky. I think the defender should have blocked that. I was literally, technically right in the way. My defender's right foot, I think it was Orlando, my new centre back. He was literally there. Should have got it. And then the keeper, I think, should have done better. But it was a great strike nonetheless. But yeah, it is what it is. 2-1 though, we got the victory, that's what matters. It's a big 3 points to start our campaign off. And what a start, to be honest. We played really well, honestly controlled the game. Last 10 minutes they had a lot of the ball, to be fair. But yeah, we have to just keep doing that and playing well. So yeah, there you go, 2-1 and I'll take it. Okay, so on to our second game for this Premier League season. New season, of course, as I said. Yeah, great start. We had 2-1 victory over Newcastle, which gave us our first set of points for this campaign, so I'm really happy with that. But on to Burnley next, who sits 6th, so they had a good start, I think. I think it said there, yeah. Well, 1 game, 1 win, simple as that. So they won their first game, so hopefully we can derail their start to the season and get our season even further off to a great start. So yeah, without further ado, let's go over Burnley to see if we can get those 3 points for this second game. Hopefully we can, but again, it's not going to be easy. It's at Burnley as well, so yeah, let's do this. Let's hopefully get those points. Oh, go on. Yes! It's 1-0. Nico Gonzalez with his first goal for me in this campaign. Of course, obviously for me in general, because obviously he's only just joined. And it's a lucky goal, really, to be fair. Near post, what computer do to me every time. But patiently building it, patient football I've had in this game. Burnley have only had one chance themselves, and it could have actually gave them the 1-0 lead, to be fair. Like most goals that computer do score. But I've had a lot of the ball. Again, just like Newcastle, a lot of the ball. But hey, we get the goal we do technically deserve. Shit. Really scored that. Okay, I've literally just gone downstairs, got my dinner and everything. And they've scored that. I had it on pause. I was like, right, I've got to defend this chance. Because I paused it literally right there where the players got it, and then I don't even know score that, to be honest. It's quite a cheap goal, really. There's nothing really genuinely wrong with it, but the keeper's got to be doing better. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh, what a ball. Come on, Moraes, come on. It was too much in the end, but it proved to be just about okay. I thought the touch and the continuous with the ball with Moraes was just too much. But then in the end, it weren't too bad, as in, obviously we've got the finish, obviously. What a finish into the top corner. It looks like we might have just grabbed the points in the last minute. What a ball over from Horvath. I see the run. I thought, I'm going to fly this over the defence and get it to Moraes. That's what I've done. He's come off at Morani and he's done brilliant. Honestly, what a run. 2-1. Jesus, what a turnaround. There you go. It is a 2-1 victory for the second game in a row. It is 3 points again, and it's 6 points in the bag so far in our first 2 games of this campaign. And Thiago Moraes, honestly, what a ball over. I mean, to be fair, played brilliantly. Honestly, both these games, of course, I don't show you every single minute of the game, but both games have been brilliant. On the ball, passing the ball around, just patiently waiting for the space. And just unlucky, couldn't see both goals against Burnley and Newcastle, to be fair. And I'm just being honest, really a bit unlucky. We got a bit lucky, obviously, ourselves in most ways. Obviously, the goal against Newcastle, for example, the first one, if you remember. But yeah, just in general, like, we deserve it. We deserve it. Played brilliant against both teams. Obviously not real big tests, but big tests. Still big tests in the Premier League. It's my first time in the Premier League, so it's going to be a big test. But I'm talking about when we against United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City again. Obviously, remember we got battered by them. So, you know, they're going to be the big test. But, you know, as of right now, still, just in general being in the Premier League, massive results and brilliant performances, to be honest. So, yeah, happy with that. 2-1, 2 victories in the bag. Okay, so after a great victory, good 2 victories actually, in fact. Yeah, brilliant start, honestly, fantastic start to this campaign. It's no more than I expect, really. When I say it like that, like, obviously, I don't expect to, obviously, you know, to get off the bat of a good start, especially 3 points in the bag from both games. But performance-wise, brilliant. Honestly, passing, everything, you know, trying to create space, been brilliant. Honestly, that's been fantastic. But yeah, so on to our next game though, which will be against, as you see right now, Accrington Stanley. So familiar face, but this is in the Carabao Cup. So I did say at the start of this video that fixtures might change. I knew there's going to be a cup game around about now. So yeah, we're going to play this anyways. So that's all good. So hopefully we can win this. Obviously it'll be a weaker side out, of course. I'm not as bothered about this competition, but you know, obviously we'll go for it, obviously, and hopefully we do win it. But yeah, so let's see what we can do anyways. Accrington Stanley, excuse me, in the Carabao Cup. Let's go for it. Go on. Oh! Sorry, that was a bit high pitched there. Moraes has made it 1-0. Do we deserve it? Whether I just said that a minute ago, I did just have a chance. I probably said it if I showed you the chance, but we don't deserve this at all. No way. Accrington have been all over us. Literally, Accrington have had about 5 chances, and all of them decent on target chances. Keeper just been brilliant, I guess. Which we've got our younger keeper in. We haven't got Esposito in today, but there you go. Moraes again on form, man. On form compared to Amrani. Honestly, he's there, heads the ball in. Smallest player probably in the pitch. One of them. There you go. 1-0. I didn't press B. The first challenge I did, and I technically completely missed, but I didn't get the player. But then the second challenge, I didn't press. So that one, but then that one, I didn't press that. So the first challenge, I pressed. But this one, I didn't do that. Brilliant. Again, being absolutely fucked over. Well, I've saved it though, but been fucked over when I didn't press anything. How? How is that even possible? Now, just saying this, they had a penalty, could have scored that, and then they scored this. They deserve a goal at the least, but look at this. No way. It's a brilliant ball in. How it's managed to find there is actually, in my opinion, that's impossible. That literally is. And I've got a player and a keeper right in front. I've not blocked that. I'm actually, just to finish it, so it was shocking. Actually shocking. Great finish, but shocking still, nonetheless. Honestly, it is still shocking. Go on, Bondo! Bondo makes it 2-1 to the Dons. And wow. Wow. Literally, what a finish from Bondo. He hasn't really played as much since going up to the Prem, but, you know, obviously, when he gets his chance, that's it, mate. You get him in that position where he's going to absolutely scream it like a Stevie G sort of like. He's going to be there to score it, and Thiago had to jump up, just realised that. As you see here, Thiago's literally right in the way. Christ. Anyways, 2-1, great strike from Bondo. Do we deserve it? Yeah and no, really. There you go, we're through to the next round. Do we deserve it? Probably not. Probably not. We probably don't deserve this at all, literally being honest. I said that from the start. Even when they scored their goal, they had a penalty as well, of course. But yeah, which I don't think was a penalty. I mean, it was, but I didn't press. I didn't do the second challenge. I'd done the first challenge that my player stuck a foot out, completely missed the player, completely missed the ball, everything. Like literally, I tackled the air, and then the second challenge, I got the player, but I didn't press the second. I didn't do anything, you know. But yeah, so, but 2-1, we deserve it, but we don't. That's the thing. I think in the end we played really well to get the goals and to get the victory, you know, that we just deserved in the end. it's tough, man. I think Accrington do deserve to win. I mean, considering how well they had like 6-7 shots in the first like 20-30 minutes. I'm not even kidding. Absolutely dominated me. Couldn't really contain them. Don't know how. Obviously, it's a massively changed team, as you probably could tell. But yeah, in the end, do we deserve it? I think in the end. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, 2-1 through to the next round. It's all good, of course. So yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so I'm going to end that video right there for you guys. It's not been too bad. Of course, all 3 games have been 3 victories, as you've obviously seen, and all 3 of them, ironically, have been 2-1. You know, could have been a clean sheet on at least one of them. I think definitely against Burnley, played really well to get a clean sheet. I think, in my opinion, in that. So, but you know, we didn't. It is what it is. Of course, we can't really do much about it. But yeah, we got the wins. That's all that matters, obviously, in the end. But Accrington, like I said, in the end, well, in the end we deserve it, but just overall, I think Accrington played well. They really did. But it is what it is. We got the victory through to the next round. Happy with that. Excuse me. Burnley, of course, a victory. Newcastle, a victory. So 2 Premier League wins to start off our campaign, which is awesome. You can't ask for any more than that. Obviously, Everton next. If we can get that 3rd win, just to start off the whole month of August with 3 wins out of 3. Fantastic that would be. But yeah, so yeah, 2-1 Newcastle over Newcastle, 2-1 over Burnley, brilliant stuff, and of course 2-1, like I said, over Accrington. So couldn't have asked for any more than that. I didn't expect, at least Newcastle didn't expect a win. I thought a draw at least in that. But you know, we're in the mix. We're 4th at the moment with 6 points from 2 games, of course. So yeah, it's all good. But transfer wise, just to say on that, not really much has happened in the last couple of weeks probably. I've let a young, I think, let's have a quick look. So go to transfer history, of course, then us. So I let go. I hate when it does that. It starts at the bottom when you've been on it. But let this guy go. Diego says he was out on loan last year actually. He's gone out on loan again. He's only on £350 a week. But he's gone out on loan to Elche for the season, so he's not getting games. He's not going to. So I want to get him out. Hopefully, getting games to another club. So you know, and just improve. Simple as that. So hopefully he does. So he's gone out. And that, yeah, that's literally since the start of the video. So the only transfer business that has actually happened, bought or sold, you know, doesn't matter. It's the only transfer business that has happened. So yeah, obviously 2 more days for the transfer window to be open as well, and then we've got Everton. So you know, to start off our next video, anyways. But yeah, so I hope you guys, of course, enjoyed that. I'm going to leave it on that, and of course, as I did say. So I hope you guys, of course, enjoyed. As always, remember, leave a like, of course, would be much appreciated, and subscribe. Again, much appreciated for all the support. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, where hopefully we continue this form and improve even more on our season. So yeah, as always, take care and peace.